I'm Cardinal Kennedy, and this is the 11th of July. Now, as you know, we have the assassination of the Japanese Prime Minister, who had served quite a long time, Shinzo Abe. And today there's been tears for Japan's assassinated leader, and his emotional wife travels with her husband's body as it is taken to the temple for the ceremony for classes for sending off of the dead. Aki Abe, 60, rode in the hearse with husband Shinzo's remains as she headed for his wake in Tokyo today. Widow appeared to be crying as she left the family home in Japanese capital, with staff bowing behind her. The hearse took Aki to Zojoji Temple. Sorry, I haven't got my teeth in Tokyo, where the ceremony took place today. Now, Abe was 67, was shot dead on Friday while campaigning in the city of Nara by gunman Tetsuya, who was 41. Okay, eyes shut tight with emotion, staff bowing their head in respect. This is how slain Japanese leader Shinzo Abe's wife left their Tokyo home for his wake today. Aki Abe, 60, was photographed with what seemed to be tears in her eyes as she sat in the front of the hearse, and which that was carrying her husband's body early on Monday. Aki was married to Abe for 35 years, accompanied the coffin to Tokyo, and the ceremony will be held before a private funeral tomorrow. Abe, 67, and Japan's longest serving Prime Minister, was shot dead Friday last week by a gunman who targeted him over alleged associations with South Korea's Unification Church, known as the Moonies. And as you can see, his widow very upset in the hearse. And the hearse leaving their home in Tokyo and on its way to the ceremony. And of course, people waiting outside Abe's house, family home. The Tetsuya is a traditional Japanese ceremony akin to a wake in Western culture, which typically takes place the day before a funeral. Invited guests, usually only close family, gather at the temple or place of worship to offer condolence money to the bereaved and say prayers for the dead. If the deceased is a Buddhist, relatives and guests will then make incense offerings to an urn placed in front of the deceased, which is meant to invoke the presence of divinities and bless the person and space. A priest will chant a section of sutra akin to a prayer from one of Buddhist ancient texts during the incense offering. Once the sutra has finished being said, most of the guests will leave, but immediately relatives of the dead may stay at the temple overnight alongside the coffin. This tradition is where the Tetsuya gets its name. Literally translated, the word means passing the night. Following the Tetsuya, Abe's family will reconvene Tuesday for a private funeral that will also be held in the capital. Public ceremonies are expected to be announced in due course, though no exact dates have been given. Abe, a colossal political figure in Japan and perhaps the country's most important post-war leader, was giving a campaign speech where he was shot dead last week. Okay, but one thing you do not know, we actually have a Torah, and I'm going to go to that any minute now. And as you can see, there's a Torah code, and it says the assassination, Chief's Heart, Middle, Foxy, yeah. The assassination, honestly, assassination. Media, middle, mean, central, immediate. Like I said, Foxy, yeah. So this is his Torah code, which our top researcher in Torah codes, our prime cleric, Richard Peter Ruff, excuse me a minute, had found 8th of July at 16:35 in the afternoon. And as it says here, the former long-serving Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe, was assassinated with a direct shot to the heart. Okay, so that's what says Chief's Heart. So the codes show again a truth again, and just go down a bit. I'll just show you the odds, and it's a 1 in 1,000 chance. And as you can see, you've got hit the Japan's name, Shinzo Abe, Chief's Heart, the assassination, right, middle, mean, central, immediate, and Foxy there. Okay, so there you have it. Okay, and it's a very sad time for Japan at the moment, and our prayers go out to the family, and I'm going to leave it there, and catch me again soon for another story. Okay, bye for now.